to Romeo, or not Romeo, Panzer Elite 39. And yes, we're back with another video about 833. The guy I had once called brother. I made that mistake with. So, come to find out, not Ronnie, 833 is talking more and more shit about people. And 833, I know you watched his videos. I'm already in the process with another member of Los Santos County RP to get you banned from any RP servers. All I gotta do is make several phone calls. Do I want to do this to you? No. Did you leave me no choice? Yes. You left me with no choice whatsoever.
Countless hours that you put us through of helping you out when you were at your lowest, and this is how you repay us. That is not a friend. That's not a brother. That's a
here's the
betrayer.
thing. 833, 141 has spent countless hours trying to help you. Like, I spent countless hours trying to help you. I spent years trying to help you. Here's the thing, 833, how would you like it if I had basically called your mother a bitch? Not saying I am, because I'm the bigger person, unlike your dumbass. But let's say hypothetically, how would you feel?
Let's do it in non-retard mode so he knows what hypothetically means. Maybe you should give a definition of what that actually means.
In retard terms, it means, how would you like it if I called your mother a bitch? Basically is what hypothetically means. It means what if I wanted to do it, but I am not going to do it. How heartbroken do you think you'd be if I called your mother a bitch? Oh, I know, you'd be devastated.
And man, the day, last night, you were begging Panzer Elite not to do a video, not even to mention your gamer tag. You earned that. You didn't. You were gonna have it earned. We weren't gonna mention your name at all until you brought up the B word.
Here's the thing.
A female that is also the same age as you.
Here's the thing. You deserve this. And you deserve every single hate that's coming your way. And just like I talked with your leader before you were kicked out of SAS. Yeah, I know you were kicked out.
Hey.
And quite frankly, you deserve this.
Funny? Another gamer tag, we're just gonna say 2021. The exact knows who this is. He has put aside school to help your mental health, 833. Listen to my words right now. Your mental health. Through 2021, helping you, wasting his education to help your ass.
And here's the thing. We've all helped you. But the fact that you wanted to call a female who at the time they even deserve it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, sometimes she is one, but you still don't say that. But the fact that she hasn't done anything to you that day, and you called her a bitch.
Eyes on hostiles!
It's like the equivalent of me screaming at the top of my lungs, you are a fucking asshole. Yeah, I know a lot about you.
I'm moving!
That you may think I don't know about.
I know that you use daddy's money.
Exactly, I know the fact that you use daddy's money. And you claim that I use my mother's money. No. I have my own job with my own money.
You claim from part 1, you claim to be all these things. At least I admit that I find my deepest hurts.
Yeah, you can't. Here's the thing. I called you out on your bullshit of law enforcement. Let's see. SWAT for Las Vegas.
Having a BMW IA, which you never fucking had.
Let me finish. You claim that you were a security guard, a bank security guard, like a bank truck security guard. I know for a fact you never were.
He'll be money transport term.
You never had a robbery go down at your daddy's supposed bank.
And if there was a robbery,
You won't be on
the headlines of the news. It would have been on
Hey,
the news.
And here's the thing,
Where's
you
that
even be on. And here's the thing, you even be on the damn phone with me at the time.
I never got that phone call. You came in hours supposedly after it happened. He goes, oh, by the way. No, normally you would call your friends and tell you exactly what happened. Yes. If I was stupid and there was a robbery, after I got stated, I would call my friends and say, your wife supposedly was on the line.
And
Think about that for a second. People have guns, people have weapons, possibly aiming at you. You don't have the right amount of age to even have your certified. You have to be 21 and older. You're not 21, buddy.
you're only 20. Here's the thing, I'm 25. If I want to, I could get my license right now. The only thing that's holding me back from actually doing it, I'm trying to get my driver's license first. Because 833 can tell you how much that driver's license means to me right now. Sorry.
Keep your focus, man!
141 can tell you how valuable I want that license right now. What's stopping me from getting it? Work, for one.
You want to know why he wants to get a, he wants to do all these things? You want to know why? Because he has a plan. He has a future. I'm not going to deny your plans for the future. But you keep going down this road, you're not going to have a job. You're not going to be in business. You backstab people, they're going to turn against you. Trust me. It happens.
Here's the thing. I backstabbed one of my coworkers when I worked at UPS. They lost trust in me permanently after that. It took... Here's the thing, I worked there for 3.5 years. It took maybe a year and a half for them to re-earn my trust. And Ronnie? 833, or yeah, 833. I know for a fact you never were a cop. Because you don't talk like a law enforcement. I've seen how you walk. You don't walk like law enforcement. This little military get-up gear that you got is for airsoft and airsoft only. And I don't even think you do airsoft. Because there's not even an airsoft field in Vegas. Yeah, I've researched where the nearest one is. It's nowhere near your house. It's nowhere near Vegas.
Mine's in Dallas.
The nearest one for me, Alton, Illinois. And I'm pretty sure I got one in St. Louis, Missouri.
The nearest one for you, Ronnie, is, let me guess, probably Denver, maybe Georgia is the closest one. Because that's where you're around, supposedly.
pt.2, you claim military. You don't have the military talk. You claim SWAT. You don't have to walk or talk like an officer. You claimed LVMPD, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. You don't even talk like them. You claimed Highway Patrol. Again, you don't even talk like a cop.
What's funny is, Ronnie, supposing you were these things. I don't care, I'm using your name. I don't give a fuck. Him, he has the respect to not use your name. I mean, I slipped out a couple times recently, 5 minutes, but I don't care. Ronnie, if you were any type of LEO or law enforcement, you would know every code, and you would tell us every code in our team, wouldn't you? To help us out, wouldn't you? But you never gave us that advice. Wanna know why? Because you're a fake.
Going on at all by
You
me.
would always be a fake.
Nah.
I stopped.
I'm gonna
Step up. It's time for you to step up and start eating your vegetables.
I'm gonna say what Alex Jones once said on live TV to a random ass person. You're a nobody. You're a fake and a fraud, is what you are. We all know that video that I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure 141 knows exactly the video I'm talking about. Where after he says that, he chases the guy down.
Got anything to say?
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure in that video it was in New York. And here's the thing. You claimed to be a friend. You claimed to be a brother. And then this shit show started and you actually let your true colors show. Talking shit about a 15-year-old? Grow the fuck up.
At your age, for once.
Cause here's the thing. You'll never see me go. Here's the thing. You'll never see me pick on a 15-year-old to hurt the kid's feelings.
Now, trolling him, or trolling them, or any future kid in GTA or some fun game when they're just being stupid, maybe that's a little bit different. But someone who wants to go back and help you out of coming out of the sewers, and actually, what's funny is, also, all of us except for when you finally told your secret, which we still appreciate over. We still support you over that. But we're not supporting the line anymore. We're not watching your back anymore. We're no longer going to watch your back until you finally own up to your mistakes. Until you finally, I don't know, maybe apologize. Maybe if you apologize, maybe I'll forgive you. But until then, go ahead, keep me blocked. Because once you unblock me, I'm going to report your account. And you're probably not going to get online because I have proof of what your last words were in that last party. Oh, don't think, 2021 doesn't have it. Don't think Panzer Elite doesn't have it.
Here's the thing, I
Maybe
got audio
Maybe
of you going.
You should also ask your boyfriend because he was there too.
Or should I say X?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ex-boyfriend. Oh yeah, and the supposed girlfriend you had, the supposed wife you had, the supposed kids you had.
The kid I didn't believe for a second. It could have been one of your friends.
Hell, it could have been your younger sibling. That would make perfect sense. But again, it's not the 1990s or the early 2000s anymore, Ronnie, where our parents had us at 18, 17 years old. Hell, nowadays, they have kids at 13 now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a second.
Let me tell you this, Ronnie. I'll throw your name in a bit. Let me say something.
If you had kids, your kid, if I have my math correctly, would be correctly with what you said, actually, would be 3, 4 years old right now. Because you said the year of when she was born. But what's funny is that, just recently, that I found out that, from your record, you don't have anything on the birth certificate. You don't have anything on the adoption paperwork.
Which is funny. Let me say something quick.
The only thing you have is a PS4. That's the only thing that you have that you bought with your own money.
Which is funny, 833.
A perfectly good console. And what you said, literally, waste of... At the time, the PlayStation 5 first came out.
It was shitty.
$1,200. It was $1,200.
And it was shitty.
Now, it's $500 at a reasonable price now of a console. And you supposedly took a 12-gauge shotgun and shot it up because it overheated one day and you couldn't wait for the update. You realize that your dad possibly busted his ass, knew that your PS4 was acting up, and he was like, I'm gonna help my son out. I'm gonna be a good parent. And yeah, parents give you what you want. But you're not kidding me. You're an adult. And eventually, just like my dad's going to, he's gonna kick you the fuck out. And you're gonna live on your own. And it's your choices of cooking your own food, bathing on the right time, getting up and going to do your responsibilities. I already do that by myself. By the way, I have my car battery now. I'll be driving to school.
It's all classified.
Anyway.
Get down!
But
Let me say something real quick.
I'm just done with how you were treating all of us.
Hold on. Before you want, let me say something real quick. 833. I respected you until you disrespected someone I cared about. By calling them family and then backstabbing them and calling them a bitch. If I want to, I could have easily said the same thing to you. If I want to, and 141 can't even testify what I'm about to say.
Got him.
Like 141 can't even testify what I'm about to say. When I go off on people, it is not a pretty sight. And that day, I should have gone off on you. You're lucky I went off on you mildly with how I did. Because
You're lucky he didn't hit record when he joined that party. You're lucky that I didn't hit record when you first joined. I hit record right maybe 10 to 5 seconds after Panzer Elite left the party last night.
And
Or
here's the
day
thing.
before.
Telling me that here's the thing. 141, he wasn't there to help you when we joined that party. He was there to keep me under control. And he was doing a very good job of it until you brought in the person I cared about. And then he let the leash go.
I can't keep a foot on a tiger's neck any longer. Eventually, that tiger is going to build up that strength and release himself.
And the thing is,
herself. And you fucked with a tiger, and
you're saying, I already had built up anger against you. But the fact that you brought in someone that I cared about and called them a bitch, that's when my ugly side came out. And yes, when I cuss people out, some of them do want to commit suicide. Look, I didn't get to that part where I went off on you.
You know what? I'll say something very personal that happened to me last night. I had to cry myself to sleep last night. And who was there trying to help me not to cry? Panzer. And guess what it was? Only you.
Because of the way that
you turned against me.
Turned against all of us. We all called you brother. We've done nothing but help you.
Now I don't know.
Contact!
People that are there for me, that's the people I can trust. And I don't know, I didn't know it was going to happen, or if it was going to happen, but I had to block, well not block, but unfriend your boyfriend, because I was afraid that he
X.
was going to, yeah, I know, X was going to, you know, block him, and then go on YouTube and say massive shit about me. That was my gut feeling. That's what my gut was telling me, because guess what? It happened before. That's against you. If it happens again, that's on me. And you know what? All of these things, you know, me bringing you back, that, you know, that was on you, right? But now, after me trusting you and not taking the one that you called a bitch advice, and said eventually he will turn against you, I didn't believe it because that was my friend, and at the time I had her in denial. But now that she earned my trust, you lost mine. So when I go live, eventually soon, and finally get my side of what you did, I'm gonna put your phone number, your email, and everything in the description. So I suggest you change your number, my friend, because you're gonna be getting a lot of hate calls very soon. Yeah, that's how dirty I'll do you.
Here's the thing, Ronnie. I don't have anything against people that's gay, lesbian, pansexual, bisexual, whatever the case may be. But when they turn against my friends, here's the thing, when they turn against my friends, the way that you turned against all of us, we were there helping you. We wasted 3 years, some of us even 4 years of our lives trying to fucking help you. 141 helped you out because he saw a low level and wanted to help out. I saw a low level on Breakpoint, wanted to help out.
We wanted to help out. Now, you're over the level to start your own raid if you want to. But guess what? Once they find out who you truly are, they're not gonna want to do anything with you. At all. But just know that you had a family that loved and supported you for who you are. Now after you did what you did, I'm surprised your family hasn't turned against you yet. I'm I'm very surprised.
You turn against all of us, but you turn against like 4 of us who are trying to help you out in the worst way possible.
You know what's funny? You think you were actually gonna get banned? Maybe 2 weeks ago. That's how long. Basically, when Bobby finally, or sorry, demonic.
Shoot him and let's be done with it.
All of our lives.
You were afraid we were gonna push you away. We never pushed you away, but you started pushing us away worse and worse.
I was gonna give you space. You know, I was excited to play with Demonic King again after 2.5 years because he went missing. He didn't say anything, and what I found out was from we were on a phone call, me, Demonic. Ooh, he said that we were annoying, that we're backstabbers.
Yeah, you said we were annoying,
assholes.
backstabbers. You even said that I was a fucking annoying ass prick who shouldn't even be alive. And that hurt because of my past.
And
when I found that out,
you know what? I decided
let me finish.
I wanted to be
Let me
a
finish.
person and say, you know what? It's whatever. It's in the past. I worry about the future, but you're ruining my future.
Let me say this real quick. The moment I got that news that you said I was an annoying ass prick who needed to fucking die, I left a call, and I had both of them, both demonic and I didn't answer their calls. And I'm pretty sure they got another person involved. I'm not saying who it is, but I'm pretty sure they got that person involved. And the thing is, that person finally convinced me to talk to them, and they called me. And I was in full-fledged tears of what you said. I shouldn't even be alive right now because of my past, Ronnie. I literally shouldn't. Let me finish.
You can go.
I shouldn't even be alive right now because of my past. But I'm lucky I am. That the God Almighty himself gave me a second chance to be here. Even before, like even my past when I should have died right then and there, I was willing to help people out. That didn't change. But I tried harder to help people. And after you backstabbed me the way that you did and hurt my family, including the person I care about by calling him a bitch, I don't know if I should help anyone else anymore. Because no offense to all my friends who will be watching this or any of my subscribers, I am happy to help anybody. But after what 833 did, I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my... Why do you think I have so much friends, but I have a small inner group? Because I was afraid exactly what was happening. I was kind enough to let you in this inner group of friends. Clearly, I fucked up there.
And what's funny is, after that whole big turnout against all of us, like eventually after me and him became friends again, or Pans and me and him became friends again, almost 3.5 years ago again. Because we almost been friends for about half a decade now. Ever since Breakpoint came out, is what I'm saying. But what you said, and what you have kept on saying is, if you want to be racist towards my religion, yes, I may be white, but against my culture and where I come from and my background of my family heritage, and especially how you treat friends that also has your back, you can go join Bugs with that racist and breaking religion bullshit. Honestly, I don't care. I'll give him his Discord. I still have it. You can have his Discord for all I care. I'll leave it in the description below too.
Here's the thing: if you want, I could give you his fucking Insta, and you guys
Better
I
yet,
can,
you
I could get
can,
two shits what happens to you.
Contact!
I'm not trying to be mean, but the fact that you backstabbed us, you're lucky that I'm not going full force on you in these videos right now. But just know, at one point, I had something inside me that was sleeping until you pissed me off and that part of me woke up. 141 knows exactly what I'm talking about. We all have it. And the fact that you had came... But the thing is that you had came directly for my people. You're lucky enough I even let you in my RP group in the first place. Yes, I was thinking about kicking you because of the way you were acting, but I held back thinking you would change.
you know how
And
many
you...
times I had to get you in over and over and over again because most of it was you being racist, another part of it was you breaking rules, or some part of it was you just being a fucking asshole bitch.
Hello,
Yeah,
second viewer.
I'm gonna use those words against you. Probably Ronnie, you should say hi. Hi Ronnie,
But
backstabbing bitch.
here's the thing, 833. I never once was a backstabbing asshole to you. Everyone that I have ever encountered, whether it be people in my RP group, Bad Boy, Brenizer, Dragon, um, Demonic, the people who hasn't backstabbed me, they can all tell you that I am a very kind and helpful person, and I don't backstab like you claim I do. You want to see backstab? I can backstab twice as worse than you can think of. I haven't done it.
And just know that, you know, all Americans deserve to have their right of religion, respect, and what they say. And I believe in all of the 27 amendments, all of the 10 Republican laws, but
Sorry.
you don't deserve to use any of those, especially how abusing you use, especially for someone that in the community is African American and has given you a pass to use their word.
Oh, and the fact that you used the N-word worse than you should have been. When you are given the N pass by a person in African American group, it's not a pass of you saying the hard N-E-R word, it's a pass of you saying the N-A word. Everyone
And
knows this.
we're using our First Amendment to document what is going on in our lives. As YouTubers, we are allowed to let our community know, but we're not allowed, you know, for just certain whatever, to, you know, talk in this sort of messed up way, where it's telling the world what you've done, so that way maybe it would help the world understand you, or possibly help you in the future be the better person. But knowing you,
Yeah, I was about to say, knowing
your,
him, he's not going to be the better
know,
person.
knowing your stubbornness and your disability, you're not going to take the advice.
I want to say
So
one thing real quick.
when you want information, you know, when I want information about someone, I either research it or I ask the person that was very close to them. So if you think you were being kicked that day, why don't assume things that people are telling you? Why don't you ask people that own the server own the server, who created the server. Then
And
you can
the
understand.
people who helped the person who founded the server run the server. Because here's the thing, 833, I don't believe for a fact, for one damn second, that you can't read or write. I don't buy that for a second, because you seem to be reading just fine without a phone.
You clearly can read our invites. You clearly
Not
can read
just
our
that,
gamer tags.
and not just that, you can also clearly read what we say in Discord and IC Action without the help of a
Now,
bot.
I don't know if you have like math problems. Maybe that's true. I'll believe that because you told that you had, what was it, 80,000 when it was actually 18,000. So I guess you do have a math issue. Well, maybe go back to kindergarten. Is all I'm saying. 6 o'clock.
Eight two three. I'm gonna start bashing on you like you bashed people that I cared about. And 141 can tell you I will not care if it hurts your feelings or not. The only reason why I will not care is because you did not care that you hurt my group's feelings when you decided to bash my people and say shit that if I had totally turned someone will hurt them. I believe everybody has a right to know, but I refuse to tell that person exactly what you said. Matter of fact, 833, I want you to delete everybody.
That includes Dragon. Well, I mean, you already did Brandon and whatever.
I'm not talking about the ones in the group that you used to be in the group with. I'm talking about the ones that is in this group.
You might as well do it to your ex-boyfriend because he's not just gonna talk mad shit about me. Now, he might just doing it because of what you want to hear. That's probably why he's doing it. Deep down, from what I remember from the past, I don't know, week or two, Zach, is when you got to finally talk to the Monarch again. Let's say a week, right? Of him being online again.
About, probably about a week and a half.
And after hearing that, and, I can,
Jesus.
especially when someone can read bullshit because they bullshitted a lot. I wasn't reading any bullshit of what was going on for the past 2.5 years. I could tell his whole demeanor
UPS,
changed.
UPS, Amazon.
Got it.
Got him. He died. I lifted my scope just in time to see that. But no, 833. I'm good. This is my last piece of advice before I start bashing on you. The
Hey,
way
real
that
quick,
you
go to
bash
night
on us.
vision. Go in night vision real quick. Do you have a laser by chance? If so, apparently we have a flashlight.
I
But
will
we can
tell
only
you in
see
a minute.
them. Apparently
But
yeah.
833, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you one last piece of advice before I start bashing on you the way that you bashed on me in my group. You better stop and actually help yourself.
Or you wreck yourself. And that's a song too. You should go buy it.
That's not the
It's a
thing
good
I was
song.
gonna say.
I know, but it's a good
What
song.
I was gonna say was you need to help yourself and save yourself before you ruin any other friendships. Because right now, with your collision course, with everything that's been going on, you're on the collision course to destroying your own friendship. My fucking name sucks.
Just damn A4, bro.
But no, you need to check yourself before you end up hurting the ones that actually care about you. You've already done that. I've heard that you snapped off on someone in the group who is actually co-owner because you got pissed because they took your co-owner role away. Maybe if you learned how to RP correctly, you would still have a co-owner role.
What's funny is, before all of this shit, you know, when you were actually nice, apparently, you know, you were talking mad shit about Sapphire too, which was highly funny from hearing from your mouth. So maybe you should tell her how you really feel, like we have told you the other night, multiple occasions from the past 3 days, if I do remember. And I have been forgetting a lot of stuff. And I don't really need any more bullshit. So, honestly, I'm kind of glad I don't have to come on and do that. Oh, Ronnie fucked up again. This
Here's
is
the
what
thing.
he said. I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Thank you for blocking me.
Here's the thing.
I'm even unfriending you.
I don't mind. Because I will have someone keep an eye on you to make sure you don't talk about shit to the point where it's going to affect my day-to-day life. What you had called the person I cared about, that's already affecting my day-to-day life. And this has been like, what, 2-3 days after that incident?
About a day and a half.
That shit's already affecting me to the point where I don't know how because there's I carry on like I usually would, but deep down it's affecting me because I want to tell them exactly what you said, but I don't want to because I know for a fact it's just going to hurt even worse. I missed. There we go. But no.
Oh, damn it.
It's going to hurt me if I tell that person exactly what you had said.
And knowing one of the members, you know, because we like to respect everyone's identity, even though you don't deserve to have your identity hidden right now, after what you did. But after the member, if we would have told the member would have had no filter. The filter would have, she would have no filter. That member would have no filter whatsoever.
And here's the thing.
And we told her.
Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Here's the thing. It was my choice whether I wanted to tell her or not.
Oh, we just got some insider from our local friend, 2021, of what we heard from Demonic. Let me just say this. Ronnie
Please.
just told Demonic that he doesn't trust him and removed Bobby's access to his account. That means that he possibly changed his gamer password. The only reason why I unfriended Demonic is because I didn't know what the future would be. I'll still talk to him. I still have my DMs open with him. I still have his number. It's just that I feel like and going through what happened last time. So if I'm pretty sure Demonic send me a friend request, I'll accept it. So.
Here's the thing. I was thinking about calling 141 yesterday before I fell asleep because I had shit that was affecting me to the point where I couldn't function properly at that point. I only had one thing. I only had one thing on my mind.
Last night, I couldn't go to sleep last night because, you know, I had tears in my eyes, and I don't like to cry in front of my friends. But when a friend breaks another one's trust, and especially when the friends help that friend out, and they're on the same page.
And here's the thing. I was literally 141 can explain because he could tell just by that sound of my voice last night on the phone. I had stuff on my mind, and it was gonna be some sinister to the point where it was going to affect everyone else, including the person I care about. I was literally in a deep thought last night on that. I didn't want to do it. But it hurt me knowing that I spent 3 years, not even spent, wasted 3 years of my fucking life helping you out. Just so you can betray everyone that's ever fucking tried to help. I'm pretty sure 141 can tell you that he knew that was on my mind last night. And talking to him actually helped prevent that.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna go stab this dude in the face with my knife. Oh, you motherfucker.
Be careful! He survived. Keep it down that way.
Taser. What? Oh, hi.
We got company. Hostiles out here.
Aye.
I get it, Eltonwood.
Aye. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure 141 could tell you that I was thinking about, she could tell that if I had not talked to him when I did, it was going to affect everyone. One way or another. And most people, it would have affected them negatively. While it may have been a temporary, while it may have been a permanent solution to me, it was gonna be a temporary solution to the rest of the people that that's actually cared about me, that actually wants me around, so we can talk.
So, till you change your ways, don't contact us.
Oh, even then, don't even contact me, because you try contacting me, I'm going to tell you the exact words that I tell everyone who backstabs me. Fuck off, don't contact me again. Next time you do contact me, I will track you down and I'll beat the fucking shit out of you.
So, I suggest if you want to somehow, the only way to, salvage a friendship is keeping your own lane. We're gonna stay in the fast lane, stay in the slow lane. Maybe you can finally work yourself up from a V6 to a V8 level.
No, he's not even a he's not even a V6, he's a fucking 2-cylinder stroke engine.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a lemon, actually. I'd rather just say that he's a lemon, and we're
it's a 2-cylinder engine.
You're a GT500 and a 2016 Camaro ZL1 Bumblebee Edition from the movie of Transformers last night.
Here's the thing.
Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'd rather be in the sky. I'm Megatron from last night.
Me personally, I admit, I fucked some people over. I admit, I apologized. And here's the thing. Unlike you, that's a fucking 2-cylinder goddamn engine that don't know fast from, or slow from fast. I'm actually a 2000s Mustang. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate because of the Mustang. But here's the thing: Fords again aren't that bad unless you take good. If you take very good care of your own cars, it all depends on how you take care of that car. And Ronnie, I take care of my. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I will have some issues with several of my friends, but we talk it out. And if we don't talk it out, and we get mad at each other, we're gonna say some shit that we won't really mean, and we'll come back several hours later and talk it out. It's part of our friendship, but you crossed the line when you brought the person I care about most in. The fourth member of the group who's tried helping you, who's tried to give you advice, and you called him a fucking bitch.
What?
I should call your mother that so you can see how it feels. But you're lucky I'm not stooping to your low. Because unlike you, I'm not that stupid.
Because two wrongs, what I've told from my grandfather.
Two wrongs do not make a right.
And my friend, my wrong, I avenged my wrong. But your wrong, you have wronged yourself. Let's see.
You wrong yourself.
If I'm counting correctly, 52 times. 29
You wrong.
incidents,
Here's the thing. You.
32.
Let me say this real quick. You've wronged yourself by calling the person who's tried helping you a fucking bitch. You've wronged yourself. But anyway, here's the thing. That you wronged yourself not only calling someone a fucking bitch, you wronged yourself by saying you were in Las Vegas SWAT, Las Vegas Special Politician Police Department, Nevada Highway Patrol, California Highway Patrol, money transport, security guard, a security guard for a bank.
I'm pretty sure everyone has seen The Incredibles 2.
Let me finish.
What that fucking thrill
Hold
thing is. That's what you are. Me,
you are. Here's the thing. You are over here digging yourself a bigger hole. Now, at one point, I was actually lowering a rope to get you out. I'm no longer lowering a rope at you. I am now handing you bigger. I'm over here just handing you more and more bigger shovels. I'm giving you bigger machines. At this point,
I'm handing out the rope, but I'm just cutting every inch off the more time you like.
Here's the thing. At this point,
I suggest you
I'm over here
jumping jacks, buddy.
At this point,
jumping a lot.
They're saying over here with me, you're basically over here just basically dealing with an excavator. And I'm just giving you more and more heavy machinery to dig yourself a bigger hole.
I know that your dad has reached you because of his background. Now, I searched him. He has a military background. I know that. You do not.
Here's the thing, you claim to be a fucking... Oh, and another thing, you claim to be a Marine.
Well, a Marine's supposed to know what a Mark 19 is.
Yeah, considering that
even other branches know what the fuck that is.
Like, let me say this real quick. You claim to be a Marine, but when I ask you what a Mark 19 grenade launcher is, I don't know what the fuck that is. That is the Marine's most primary used weapon.
I may not be in the military, bro, but I know what the fuck a Mark 19 is.
The bad part is, 833, you said I don't know what the fuck a Mark 19 is. Let alone is one of the primary used weapons and the Marines.
Especially that they put that on their Bradley, their version of their Bradley.
They put that on everything.
They put that bitch right on top of that.
It's U.S. military. Let me say something. It's U.S. military doctrine to put a 50 cal on anything that moves on the ground in our department, or not department, in our entire military. Same with a Mark 19, a fucking tow missile, a 50 cal machine gun, a M240 saw, MK48. We got so many heavy weaponry that can be mounted on vehicles, but the fact that
Ooh,
I knew you were lying was the fact that you say you didn't know what a Mark 19 was, when every
what's
Marine
funny
knows
is,
exactly what Mark 19 is.
what's funny is you can put on a fucking 105 Howitzer on a fucking 80 right on top. Oh, it will fit. Oh no, I know that shit will fit. I done the fucking general vicinity of it.
I knew for the moment you claimed that you were in the Marines that you were lying about that. And just to test your theory that you were lying about, I had asked you what a Mark 19 was, and you said, what the hell, or what the fuck is a Mark 19? That's how I knew that you were lying about the Marine Corps. You know what happened?
Once a Marine, and I have.
Here's the thing, I have multiple people in my... Here's the thing, I have multiple family members that were in the military. I'm not gonna say who. Because I would like to keep their names private. But they were in the Marines. They were in the Army. They were... Not the one I am going to leak, my biological father. Air Force. I don't talk to my biological father. That time I talked to him, I threatened him. And I threatened to put him in the hospital and or 6 feet under. Was I in the wrong for that? Yes. Did I care? No. Why? Because he used to abuse my family. I don't take too kindly about people abusing other people. Whether it be physical abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. And here's another thing, Ronnie. I don't take too kindly about people fucking me over. And you've already fucked me over. That if I've already decided, if I find you, first thing I'm doing is putting you in the hospital. And you have no say so in that.
I got something for you.
Why? Because you brought that upon yourself. Because
I just do that sonar shit for your stream.
like, I'm pretty sure I've heard you at one point say, I want to put, because here's the thing. I joined the party on a friend's account to see what you were saying, and I'm pretty sure at one point I heard you say, I want to put Zach in the hospital. And I'm pretty sure it was towards 141.
You told Bobby that I was trying to call the police and get Bobby, or sorry, not Bobby, Demonic King arrested for what was your excuse? Oh, terrorism? Do you even know what terrorism is? Do you know the definition of and the pronoun of what terrorist is?
No, because he's
here,
fucking dumb.
I'll go ahead and give you not the pronoun, not the noun, not the adjective, but what a terrorist is. It is someone that goes beyond their walls and out of their way to prevent harmful acts against another country. Now, I don't think that sounds anything like me, right? No. Now, I may snap at people and maybe you might think that I am a terrorist because of what I say. Maybe that's what you think it is. But that is not what a terrorist is. Now, you can go wherever you are, but stay in Las Vegas. And don't come to Texas because we do not appreciate tourists here. We don't like tourists here. you can stay on the West Coast, buddy. Good old pal, and and have a blessed beautiful day. Is what you told the phone call towards a prank that we did the other day, which was severely funny.
Don't call this number and have a blessed day was your exact words. Because here's the thing.
I may not be the smartest person in this.
Because here's the thing. I had a friend that let me say something real quick. The reason how I know that you said that, because my friend wanted to know what your phone number was so he could prank call you. I gave him your phone number, and I was sitting right next to him when he said that.
I'm hoping one day soon, Ronnie, you have karma come your way.
Oh, you're already gonna.
I don't wish upon death because I don't want that turning against me. But at some point, the only way that what doesn't seem in a threatening way due to YouTube terms and guidelines is I hope that you stomp your toe all into infinity. Just letting you know.
Me? Nah, I don't hope you stub your toe. I hope for me.
Because I don't want to be sued from YouTube. That's why I'm saying that.
For me, I hope you break your arm and right before it heals, you break it again. Over and over and over again.
I hope...
Because then you might understand how it feels being backstabbed by someone that we tried helping out.
You sure know. Apparently that you know what it's like to be stabbed from one of your characters that died in prison. That, surprisingly, you actually acted very well for that, from what I hear. Which is very surprising because you haven't been real about your character since the day I came back to roleplay when I was banned.
The fact that your character, one of your character, Gabe, had died in prison, being stabbed 146 times in the heart, lungs, stomach, and liver, and then you were like, "Oh, can I bring Gabe back? Can I bring Gabe back? I don't want to die. I don't want him to have him killed off." Okay. When all you said that you want him killed off, I have witnesses saying that you want to hurry up and kill him already. Amazon, man, Amazon really needs to stop delivering packages in the middle of a war zone. Oh, I almost had it.
Got it.
No, I saw that. But no, you wanted Gabe dead, and then you immediately wanted to bring him back. That is not how it works.
Maybe if you were live on like Instagram or on a phone call, you can flip a coin that lands on heads. He's dead. Lands on tails. Or whatever. Maybe it's backwards.
And
but
here's the thing.
On that, or you roll a dice, and if it lands lower, you can't. If it rolls higher, then you get to keep it. So.
The funny thing is, me and another person, because there was 4 people in that RP that day before I had to go to work. Armadillo. I just straight up blazed Armadillo. Anyway. It was 4 people in that server, one of which that you disrespected. And here's the thing, you disrespect one of my members, you disrespect me. And I don't know, I think 141 might know. You disrespect one of my members, you better prepare for the hellstorm that comes next, because I'm not gonna stop. But no. It was me and the other person. I still have a challenge coin from one of my friends in the Marines. An actual challenge coin. And a Toys for Tots coin as well. And the one I used was a Toys for Tots coin to flip. I flipped that coin and it landed on the Toys for Tots, which I said was tails. 3 times. It landed on the marine insignia that I said was gonna be heads twice. And you threw a hissy fit about it. Maybe don't say, I want to hurry up and try to kill this character off, just so once he's killed off. Well, it's not fair that someone brought theirs back. They had permission because they were forced to roleplay it out. Our server, you have to have permission to kill off your character. And we had permission from you to kill off your character. Because you even stated, oh, I want to hurry up and kill this character off, I will play as my new character. Well, we never forced you to kill off that character. But the fact that you say you want to hurry up and kill him off, so we killed him off and then you want to try to play as him again? No, that's not how we do things. And you fucking know it.
Oh, and another thing. That, you were never on 5M. You never knew Polecat. You don't have his Discord because...
Yeah, you were never on...
Someone, a personal friend here, who is giving me some information right now, is that he would see that you were in a group, but you're not. Because he's in that group. I don't know if he's still in it. But you were never in that group. Maybe you were at one point. And then from Demonic King, they drew a hissy fit that you have to have
500 hours.
I thought it was 100 hours.
No, I heard him say 500 hours. You threw a hissy fit because you didn't meet the requirements. And you begged and begged and begged. And to be honest, I'm quite glad that he didn't let you in. Cause your MO, every time you don't get your way, is you beg and beg and beg and beg and beg and beg and beg until someone finally relents. Well, guess what? One of our members wasn't having your bullshit and said no. And you got pissed. And you know exactly the person I'm talking about. 833.
And what's funny is you want to join.
Keep tight.
Why would I put my neck out?
Especially the evidence that was brought against Polecat at the time, and you claimed that it wasn't real. And as someone who claims that you're law enforcement, you should know this.
No more replies on it. You know everything. We don't make fun of your disability. Etc. But we are going to make fun of you.
We're gonna make fun of you and you personally, and the way that you acted towards all of us who tried 3+ years to fucking help. When at one point you just said enough is enough, fucking backstabbed all of us, including the motherfuckers like me, 141 and 121. Who literally wasted 3+ years helping your ass out. And one could tell you, I even said the words of I don't trust this because I have a feeling I'm about to get fucked over one day or another. He even agreed with me on that one. And sure enough,
What's funny is the member that you called a bitch warned me, and you know I didn't think of anything. But when Bobby, or not Bobby,
demonic.
sorry, I don't want my background audio to be shown or listened to in your stream. But demonic, what was I talking about again?
The member that he had called a bitch, he said demonic.
I can't remember.
You said that the member that he had called a bitch had warned him, or had warned you.
Oh, warned me about you, and then when demonic finally came back, I had a weird feeling that I was gonna leave you. And sure as enough, my instinct, my guardian angel, came out. Maybe it's a sign from God. Maybe I'm not destined to be your friend. Maybe it's true. Maybe I'm not supposed to be your friend.
And the funny thing is,
I guess God in the series is an obstacle, and you're just an obstacle. And now I learned my lesson. Do not contact me. Don't waste your time, because I'm not going to waste my time.
the funny thing.
Waste my breath.
Here's the funny thing. I had a funny thing that was gonna get fucked over by you in the future, just by the way you were acting. I even pointed out the warning signs. You said, and I quote, and I'm pretty sure 141 can quote, and I'm pretty sure 121 can quote. And I quote, you don't have to worry about me because you will not lose me as a friend. I am not going to fuck you over in the near future. End quote. I'm pretty sure that was the day we first met too. When I thought we actually had a bond going. I thought we had a friendship going when you made that promise. Day 1 or day 2 into our friendship. 3 years ago. But now the fact that I see what your true side really is, and that you just don't fucking care. You could at least told me 3 years ago. Let me say
this
something.
May be a little dark.
Let me say this real quick. You at least could have told me 3 years ago, hey, I don't want your help. This would have saved me a hell of a lot of time. But you came to me asking for help. I gave you more than enough chances. I gave you more chances than I gave bugs.
You know what? This may be a little dark to say. Whatever. A couple months ago, right? You wanted to commit suicide. I should have never stopped you.
Here's the thing. You want to commit suicide. I tried helping you. I was there after I got off of work that one day.
And you want to know where I was? I was on my spring break vacation. I was out of town. I couldn't do anything about it. I wasn't online.
But
I wasn't in town.
But here's the thing. There was one day, me and you, it was just me and you in one party. You disrespect me to the point where I felt so betrayed. I should end our friendship there, but I wanted to give you another shot, just in case. Just in case you wanted to change your way. The day, it was like probably 3 days to Bryce, or not Bryce's, 141 spring break. When you fucked me over to the point where I was in tears, I gave him a call. He stayed on the phone with me for what? 3-4 hours trying to calm me down? I was betrayed trying to help you. The fact that that day I was trying to help you and tell you when you're in a pursuit, it's not just your pursuit, it's everyone's pursuit. But the fact that you said, I don't fucking care what you have to say, really hurt me. And then the fact that you said, I'm glad that your stepdad had passed away. That was fucked.
And then when I don't know. When you were just messing around when you came into RP a couple weeks ago, you were like, I don't want to listen to you. I only need to listen to Zach. I immediately went to game chat and I said, handle this motherfucker. Because I'm not in the mood.
And I was playing as Civ at the time too. I was playing as a new character who had just had a kid.
He had to tell a member, the one that you call a bitch, to say, hold on for this scenario real quick. I have to go handle something.
Because here's the thing, I was playing as a new character who, at the time, was pregnant with a kid. And the fact that as I'm over here trying to do a scene, because one of my friends had actually shown up, one of my friends Batman had shown up and wanted to RP with us. And he was playing as a character that was that one of my characters was related to. Not gonna say what the role was. I quite literally was playing as that character. And you said that, and it pissed me off to the point where the member that you had called the member that you had disrespected wanted to deal with you personally. When you had said that about the member that you disrespected that day, literally a day and a half ago, was that moment that you let the worst side of my side come out. You know, I was gonna uphold your wish, not upload these videos about you. Tell the world how you actually act. I wasn't gonna mention your name or your gamer tag in it. I was gonna let you do your YouTube career, but you know, I don't think you deserve a YouTube career at this point. With how you disrespect women.
And how feminist you are towards them too. Don't forget about that either. That just reminded me.
Because I'm pretty sure at one point I joined a party. And I heard you say women should be in the kitchen making sandwiches and cooking. There's an amendment that allows women to have rights. And I can't remember which amendment it is. But it was part of the women's suffrage movement. Which, yes, I know a lot about. Because I've studied it constantly when I was at work. And it was even a problem after World War II. But during World War II, women were able to get jobs. Why? Because all the men were at the front lines fighting. There was no one to take care of the home front. To actually take care of ammunition making or anything at the home front.
Hold up.
It was the women's.
Hold up. Ronnie's dad is saving the voice recordings of what Zach is saying to use it against him in court.
Good luck. Because I'm not going to stop making these videos until you get your son under fucking control. To stop disrespecting women.
I've been nothing but respectful over you and your son. I've watched his back. I have pulled him under the gutter. I even gave him advice. Yes, I may have lied to your son, but coming from you, I finally lived up to my mistakes. And I do respect you. But what your son is doing, he deserves these 2 videos right now.
And the many more that comes after. Here's the thing, I used to respect your son. until he went after one of the people I care about and called her a
I want
fucking
you.
bitch.
At some point, you don't have to consider how you want, but every one of his old friends, I want him to unblock. And I want you to ask every single one of them, and they can agree with me on this, that he was racist, venomous, did not listen when he was in the role play. He was argumentative all the time, disrespectful, and I know for damn sure you raised your son correctly, how you were raised. Tell me I'm wrong in Panzer Elite 39's comments. Tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then okay, I'll shut the hell up. I'll leave this party right now. I'm still willing to give your son a chance until he clears up his act, till he gets his head out of his ass. I'm done. That's the last that's coming ever out of my mouth. Till I have more information.
Hey, they got one of us! Hey!
Here's the thing. I respect your son, so he came after the people I fucking cared about. And then it was fair game. So if anything, you should be going after your fucking son first. Spreading lies that I'm a fucking terrorist and I'm an asshole and all this other shit. If I was a terrorist, I wouldn't even be on video games right now. I would be off the grid, plotting terrorist moves if I want to. But I'm not a terrorist. I'm a full-blooded American. And what's my views on terrorism? I think it's stupid. I think that the people responsible for 9/11, yes, they're dead, but they should be punished for it. That's my view. But your son want to accuse several of my members of terrorism. He wanted to come after one of my members and call her a fucking bitch.
How many times I could have reported your son over everything he said?
So until you force your son to
lucky.
change, let me say something.
Sir, real quick, just real quick. I saved myself from reporting because I thought your son was going to change. And I give everyone second chances. I believe in this country is all about second chances. Well, he has more than second chances. He has over hundreds
whatever.
of chances. And well, that's live right now on YouTube. And if you want to use whatever in court, that's your wish. That is your right as an American to take whoever you want in court. But it's also our First Amendment right to say what we want to say. And I am in the right for what I'm saying right now.
And I'm not even lying when I say this.
And I want the world to know what your son is doing and how affecting it is. Yes, I may have did some hard words, but it's the truth and I wanted to get it off my chest. But I don't wish you and your family harm at all. I wish y'all the best of luck. I hope y'all, and eventually Ronnie finally grows up, gets his own place, finally stops using their money. Believe me, I can tell every time. And I heard the conversation the other day. You couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. And plus, every parent, I know my parent doesn't have the stuff. I want to get them a Need for Speed recently, but I can't.
You're going
Because
down, you
I've
sorry
been
mother!
school and actually going to go right back into work. And my boss told me he thinks I should have an education over having a job. My dad thinks the same thing. He was from kid, he was very smart. From what I hear from my friends and everyone else, I'm giving something very smart towards your son and towards you, hopefully, and towards you're an adult. I suggest you put him in the ceiling so he can actually appreciate of the friends he did have.
I'm gonna say this as well. I suggest you get your son in check before he starts hurting other people. And I suggest you get him to stop saying the hard NER word real fucking quick. Because he says that in Memphis, Tennessee, his ass getting shot and killed. Not by me, but by the gangs of Memphis, Tennessee. They are very sensitive on that word. They don't allow anybody to say that word to them. How would I know? Because I used to live in Memphis, Tennessee. I work in Memphis, Tennessee, so I know exactly what goes on and what is said in that state, or in that city. If he says that word to someone in Memphis, your son's no longer alive with us. I've tried helping him on not saying that word. He's disrespected several people with that word. And to be quite frankly honest, I'm done trying to help your son. If he wants to die, but I don't want him to die. Because if he changes, yeah, he's a good kid. But here's the thing. He keeps using that word. The hard NER word. And we all know the word I'm talking about. And he's going to get his ass shot to the point where not even medical can save him. You can ask 141. I've tried explaining that word to him and the consequences of using it.
I was right. The 19 is
So you don't want to see your son get injured? Tell him to quit using the hard NER word. Permanently.
We're giving right now. We're giving advice right now. We may not want to give this advice right now, but we also don't want to see the person that we also spend the night for, that we also took those years with, that we also helped, also guide you. Because that's gonna look bad on us. That's gonna make us feel bad.
So yeah, go take me to court, sir. I don't give a fuck what you do with me in court. But here's the thing. I got evidence to have your son locked away in jail for a good hot minute.
There's screenshots and reports
Including racist shit to several black people. All of which I'm good with. Yeah, we may not like each other, but I still talk to him from time to time. But he is being fucking racist to them, and sooner or later, he says that one wrong word to a person that doesn't like you having that word said, your son's life is gone right then and there by that person. And yes, like I said, I am from Memphis. They will give you warnings first on, you better stop saying that. You better stop saying that. Last chance. After that last chance, fair game. Like I said, I'm not gonna kill your son.
That's low.
That's low with me. I was raised better than that. Unlike your son. Because apparently your son was raised to where he can say wherever he wants and have no consequences. You know, I've been trying to help your son. I've been trying to make sure he doesn't get shot for saying the N-word.
And we told him plenty of times you're gonna get shot one day. Please stop saying it.
But here's the thing. You're saying you want to take me to court? Fuck it, I'll stop helping your son. But if he does get shot and you try to take me to court, I'm going to tell you I fucking told you so that this was going to goddamn happen. So from a former friend of your son's to his dad, you better get his ass in fucking line and get him to quit saying that fucking word. Because I don't wish death upon my enemies. I don't go to that low, unlike your son. Because your son has actually wished death upon me several times in the past, to be exact. But he won't admit it to you because I don't know what goes on in your family, but from what I heard, you believe every word that he ever says. Is that true? I don't know.
Come on, let's kill these bastards.
But I've tried helping your son to break that habit of saying the N-word. The N-A, they don't like having that word said either unless you have that pass, but they do not allow you to say the hard N-E-R word. So, you know what? I've been trying to help your son. So I've been trying to make sure he did.
Real quick.
I will admit. Sorry, I've been trying to help you to help your son make sure he doesn't get shot for using that word. And just know, I'm not gonna stop making these videos until he does change his way. That's all I have to say. Whenever this video comes out, don't know. But I will be making another video. And like I said, these videos ain't gonna stop until your son changes his ways. Permanently.